Fucking load. Dante does love aura farming, don't they? I hope I don't need a non-modular enkephalin for this. All right, let's see this. I forget. I don't have enough lunacy to do a poll, and you may say, what happened to the free 10 poll for the I used it already? And I didn't get anything. So you didn't miss anything. What is that? Oh, it's the leader buffs. I see. Charge. What are the buffs that you get? Okay. It doesn't say. All right, let's do the. Oh dear. I hope it just tells me the story. All right. Yes. Oh god, it's so weird seeing all my R-Corp units in Limbus Company rather than Library of Runa, because I've just been grinding, or I've just been building an R-Corp team. And Nemo is also there. And it's just wow. How's the taste? More story! They said they brewed it with the tea leaves Shichun gave us. It's called Baihao Yinzhen or something, I think. It's a nice cup of tea that goes down easily. Not as good as Shiren's, though. Yeah? Cool wind of Dagwanyan blows under this pavilion. Now that we've survived another huge incident, I was planning to hold some consultation sessions with the sinners like I always do, but I wasn't sure when Mephistopheles was coming back, so I decided to conduct them outdoors. Well, a change of scenery can be nice from time to time. As much as I'd love to be a part of that discussion, this thing doesn't come with a mouth. That must be a sore spot, Dante. You've expressed that feeling before, remember? When we were snacking together, you'd say things like that. You gave up the complimentary food from the warp train to Rogia, too, and you must have been curious of its taste back then. Well, you know, it's not all that bad. I think I'd feel regret and sadness. It's kind of tragic, almost. Ever since Hong Lu severed the cycle that bound the hierarchs of Dagua Guan Yuan and sealed the Shan Ren in their temple. He's been making a lot of expressions that I hadn't seen before. Moreover, lately I've been getting the impression he's actively been trying to express his feelings and thoughts, even for things his past self would have simply accepted as is. Like an old dam breaking, its fresh spring water surging to freedom. I can't give you a mouth, but you can trust me to give you a very detailed explanation of flavors, so feel free to ask me anytime. Aw, that's so sweet. Or maybe asshole-ish, I don't know. And honestly, I think that's a good thing. Especially because more so than anything, I could sense that Hong Lu was gently enjoying these moments. I think I can safely mark him down as experiencing very positive changes in my consultation notes. My fingers are twitching. This is the first time I've had to take a break before experiencing new Olympus content. Though I'm not sure if any of that'll get through to you, given that you probably don't even remember the taste of food anyway. Let me change that to started on a path to achieving some very positive changes. Excuse me, manager. That was when Sinclair suddenly rushed up to us on the pavilion. What's going on? I know you're in the middle of a consultation, but there's this huge, big as a house truck by the entrance that's... The point is, I think you might have to come see this. Oi, clockhead. Is that... truck was indeed massive. It certainly did live up to all the fuss Sinclair would kicked up, but... ain't that something, huh? Didn't seem to me that the other sinners were all that concerned about it. Is everything okay here? Hopefully it's not another attack. Nah, it ain't. Well, we did suspect that at first, but it's alright. It's because no one on the bus knows how to observe. It's all about the details, get it? Look, it's right there, the company logo. Where? Seriously? It's right there, in that corner over there. It's right there. Pointed at something on the vehicle, irritation clear in her voice. I stared really hard at whatever she was pointing at. And I managed to find Olympus Company's logo painted on the bus. It was the size of a palm. They were this close to chopping that truck into a million pieces when I pointed that out. Gotta say, I'm impressed you even managed to make out what doesn't look like anything other than a smudge to me. Guess eyesight's really the first thing that goes with age. I mean, it's kind of their fault for making it so small and inconspicuous, you know? That's because it's not a public-facing vehicle. Sod walked into our circle, dusting her hands and brushing past a few disgruntled words. This is a research vehicle used by the LCE department. You've used this once before, remember? Extrapolating from the material and the color of the truck's cover panel can be determined that it is the same transportation device used for the regular checkup. Right on. Ever since you used it to safely arrive at LCE, we've been using it to move the LCC base around. Hang on, does that mean that we were your guinea pigs? And guess what? Just today when we opened the truck to transport a different team... Oi, don't ignore me! Instead of answering Heathcliff's question, Sod walked up to the truck and swung open its rear doors. In it, we saw the same mess of machines we saw back then, and... Hey, this light. The now familiar green light. You see, Sod, has there been any further modifications to this vehicle since then? Well, I'm not certain on the details, but LCE's chief researcher, Hohenheim. Yes, him. Are you two well acquainted? Not very well, but I do make an effort to remember his minor yet numerous mistakes. Oh my god, this is the most pressed Faust has ever been, and it's awesome. It's like when she lost access to Gesellschaft, and whenever she's talking about Hohenheim, right below that. She sounds oddly happy. Anyway, according to the research report he gave us, the vehicle's been modified to allow for universal use across other departments of Limbus Company. LCB's bus, Mephistopheles, right? The report says something about using the back door of that bus as a reference to equip this vehicle with various functions, and that explains why this phenomenon is taking place here. Walpurgis Night. Yet, how is this possible when we sit not astride the bus seats? It is not a theoretical impossibility. Certain major parts of the technology forming its engine have been shared with Hohenheim. It is within the realm of possibility that the engine's influence may be transferred there as well. However, the means by which it has affected this vehicle has to be studied. It seems to comprehend our absence and the subsequent separation from the bus. Could it mayhap be reacting to the presence of a golden bough? At this moment, Mephistopheles is currently boarded by Virgilius, Charon, and various other members of the LCCB, including Pilot. Therefore, if they have traveled far, your conjecture may be true. Or there exists a flow that ensures our encounter with the Walpurgis Knight, regardless of the environment surrounding us. Perhaps. Faust talked to herself, staring pensively into the distance before turning towards us again with mild resignation. I am too. Except, I mean, I didn't spend any money. But I don't have any polls. I was not saving because I was like, I'm probably not going to poll until they revealed they were charge units, at which point I hit myself. Lead the way. 190 polls. Oh, and that's just before you get to use the pity system. I knew it. It's the former L-Corp's turn. Huh? What do you mean, knew it? Heathcliff opened up a betting pool about where our next Walpurgis Night location's going to be. A betting pool? Alright. What did I say? Pay up, you gits. You told me it was just about time the patterns changed. No way, but it was just the right time to bet against the odds. Oof. By the looks of it, the bet seemed to have been about whether this Walpurgis Night would take us to the library or the Lobotomy Corp headquarters. Hey, something about this place seems a bit different from the other L-Corp hallways we saw in the past. Didst thou sense it as well, Manager Esquire? Oh, 'tis familiar yet unfamiliar indeed. A stage for a play, almost. Seems like it's gotten wider, too. It's still the same long and narrow hallway, but it's slightly wider. Well, it is unknown as to how many days have passed in these headquarters. Prithee, repeat what you have said. Ah, no, the subject can be discussed later, when its veracity becomes clearer. Sharing the current circumstances of this place, we find ourselves in Lobotomy Corp headquarters of a certain day, at its central command to be exact. Very center of the middle layer. Then the ones we visited so far must have been in the upper layer. Correct. It said that the departments of Lobotomy Corporation headquarters were progressively unlocked with the passage of time. According to the reports, when the headquarters crumbled and fired that skyward light, it was... Indeed, it appeared that with every visit we find ourselves at a further point in time here. As soon as the current day can be pinpointed... Oof. We might even be able to experience that day. Oh, and that's going to be like plot relevant. That's going to be a plot relevant Walpurgis. That might even happen during Canto 12. Now that I think about it. Perhaps then. Well, that didn't take long. We're here to take care of some ordeal or something again, aren't we? Hey, I'm not complaining. We've kind of been loafing around and doing nothing while Jia Shichun left for that grand conference to decide the future of Dagran Yuan or something. But we have so little time. We must prepare a more intense training regimen to make up for lost time. Whichever it is, it'll be FUN. What's everyone waffling on about? Cue the Sephira. It's an angry one this time. Yeah, what did you expect? Some other voice speaking through the Central Command PA system other than Tiphereth? Tiphereth, the employees are confused. Please explain the situation to them. Huh? There's two of them. Yes, I'm also Tiphereth. The Central Command, unlike other departments, boasts a rather significant size. It's large enough to have to be managed in 2 areas, A and B. It's said that this is why they have 2 separate Sephiroth managing this department. Yeah, and it's a lot, but even between the both of us, which is why it's up to you to be more thorough. Yeah, bring out the ordeal already. What are we destroying this time? Like I said, what are you waffling about? There's been an abnormality containment breach. The whole company's about to go belly up because everyone else is off trying to suppress the mess on the other side. Then, like, the alarm that was blaring all throughout the company suddenly went quiet. Oh no, the second warning. Great, look what you did, you bunch of slackers. Get to our headquarters now. Deal with the blue entity. The blue entity! Pity. It is. I have never gone that far. The furthest I've gotten on a banner is 160.
저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게.
Oh, wait.
이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
That's fun. Oh, I just did this fight in library too. What have I gotten? I've done 1 10 pull, and I got a bunch of ego shards. So this is a different setup than the fight in library, Verona. Why not roll now? I don't have any lunacy. Yeah, I only had enough for 1 10 pull. I'm trying to pull N-Corp Ego Yi Sang, Fell Bullet Yi Sang for my friendly fire team. Because it's a friendly fire unit. And that's my favorite team I've built, is a friendly fire team, and that's a friendly fire unit. I need to complete it. And I did not think I was going to actually be extensively pulling this Walpurgis until I learned that the new units were charge units. This one's kind of elaborate, huh? Our floating swords are so hard to parry. It's got such a long reach and it's so thin I can hardly see where it's... As if to prove Sinclair's words, the Azure Abnormality fired another volley of thrusting swords in our direction. Just as we braced. Not gonna support him for these fights? Oh, that's true. I was like, how am I gonna do that hard mode one that gives you lunacy for using that one ego? And the answer is you support it. I forgot that. Huh, her again? Leaping right into the action the moment the second warning goes off. It's not the ego? Here comes Magical Girl. And I know this is just the abnormality. Wait. Oh, this is the 7th party member.
나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
Interesting. Okay, so this quick suppression is gonna let me do a lot of damage. Okay. I see. I see now. I see what's happening. Yeah, so I just did these fights in Ruina, so
제압 개체에게 맞는 정상적인
full on
잘했어.
schizophrenia. That's messed up.
당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
Oh, that's weird. It's an abnormality with
잘 됐네.
voicing.
작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치는 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
Oh, here's the mechanics I remember. That's a lot of unbreakable coins. Okay. So she has 10 protection. So she won't take any damage until we kill the swords. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can, Serious Skullbuster. Serious Skullbuster. Wait, okay, we do have the charge passive active. It's messed up that that's not an always, there's not an always active clause for that, for the charge gain. Oh, right, I need to actually... I'm good enough with that. Serious Skullbuster.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 지속적인 피해량인 것 같다.
Yeah, it's messed up that W Dawn is now not the best Dawn charge ID.
눈 똑바로 뜨고 있는 거 맞지? 참지 한 거 아니야?
괜찮아. 이제 분명히 다른 공격 방식을 취해야 한다는 걸.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do something about that.
다음에도 똑같이 해보기만 해. 뭐야 이 수치는?
아까 어떤 직원이 제 앞 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야.
잠깐.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not supposed to be able to clash this, right? Do I have the ability to do any other? Is this unclashable? It's speed 4. And oh, okay. Oh, we're favored. What? I'm kind of head bobbing to the LobCorp soundtracks here. All right, let's see this. Hold on, something is happening. Hold on, pause it for a second.
결국 이렇게 된 것인가? 나는 똑같아. 제압을 성공하지 못한 나는 쓸모없는. 내 머릿속에서 나가. 이 목소리 좀 멈춰줘.
The demons won.
전부 찢어버리겠네.
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록이 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네. 훌륭했어.
I don't know if they patched it yet. Is not a good sign.
한 고비를
Look
넘긴
at
것
Earl
같아.
King Heathcliff's
이랬던 대로
counter.
잘해주고 있어.
I don't like the sound of it.
두 번은 필요 없다고 생각해. 아직 끝난 것도 아니니까.
I don't like the sound of that. That's something has gone wrong, I'm sure.
나는 언제나 달려나갈
You
준비가
have
되었어.
19 charge.
공격 범위 확인. 하! 업! 하! 으타! 먹어 치워라!
What an extra animation.
잘했습니다. 고비를 넘긴 것 같아. 믿었던 대로 널 잘해주고 있어.
방금 칭찬 들었지? 두 번은 필요 없다고 생각해. 아직 끝난 것도 아니니까.
Okay. I think we just do damage here.
조금만 조용히. 할 말 있으면 전투 전에 미리 하라고 했잖아. 깡총.
And then the incantation will finish next turn. I guess.
충격 최대치.
Oh, good damage? 250?
피만 있으면 비켜.
Oh, good stuff.
제압이 잘 진행되고 있어.
Oh,
이대로면
she's still
큰
staggered.
손실이 일어나기 전에 모든 게 안정화될 거야.
걱정할 필요가 없는 건 좋네. 잘했어.
All right.
공격권을 확인.
Uh-oh.
아카나 레이!
Does it, I don't, that didn't even kill. Oh, it did kill.
그래도
I guess it did.
최대한
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도.
언젠가 우리도 모든 게 끝날 때가 오면
She
좋겠네.
killed herself. I feel so bad, but she won't be a threat to you now. Art thou verily a veritable magical maiden? Of course I am. I'm a magical girl fighting to vanquish these evil arcana. Oh! Then this magic in the legendary codices does exist, for truth, and thy most fashionable costume must be forsooth to gather the magical powers. I mean, don't we find out in Library of Ruina that magic is real? It needs to be 600 or less. Ah, okay. Huh? Where are you guys going? Faust somehow managed to precisely snatch Don Quixote's wildly flapping arms mid-motion and dragged her away from the magical girl and back to our group. Wherefore didst thou drag me from this consultation of great significance? I have mountains of questions to ask her. That thing is no magical girl. What is it? What is with thy conspiratorial low voice in this? Oh. Also, the swords will now have specific weaknesses? No. Oh. 0104 risk level. Wow, it is a veritable abnormality dubbed the Queen of Hatred for recording purposes. That's like hot. That's like a dangerous one, right? Why, that maiden dares an abnormality? Yet she speaketh and appeareth just like a human. And to label someone whose sheer appearance exudes justice Queen of Hatred? I believe that it has been impressed upon you many times in the past that abnormality should not be judged by their exteriors. Well, not the rating, just like... And by that I mean like the 0104 threat level. Right? That's like on the high end. Perhaps by the head standards, they may meet the criteria of what is considered a human. However, that is an abnormality, no more, no less. That is true, because abnormalities are technically humans by the head standards. You slowly turn around to look at the blue-haired thing compared by Faust's stern tone. But it was just there, humming a light tune, swinging that staff around. Oh, the lights. Wonderful, looks like I managed to protect the peace once again. And when the red lights turned off and the alarm stopped blaring in our ears, it puffed away with the same pink swirl of light she first appeared with. Whew, this is annoying. Why did that abnormality have to be contained into our department? Couldn't be helped, Tiphereth. Not even the manager knows which abnormality will appear at the headquarters. Yeah, that's true. O1 means humanoid. Oh, okay. Oh, right, because it's... No, I don't know. I'm learning, but I'm still a green on the lore. Jesus gets on my nerves, you know? Always showing up at the tail end of a huge mess like the second warning. Barely doing anything to help, leaving the scene like she did something. Yeah. And you know how she completely loses it unless we baby her all the time, right? Tiphereth, the mic is still on. Yeah, so let them listen. The employees have to know that this abnormality is still an abnormality at the end of the day, I guess. Her management appears to be quite the source of stress, it seems. Yet aught is odd here. The maiden hath assisted us dearly in our battle, did she not? To suggest that she is hardly of any help is preposterous. Please review this document. It is consolidation of management reports for that abnormality from the former L-Corp. Fortunately, it seems that an extended period of management experience has left quite a detailed report behind. Ooh. Oh, damn. She wasn't kidding about having to baby this one, huh? That does... now I'm worried about having to do this in LobCorp. Sinner's expressions all start to turn rather sour the further they read along the report. I skim through it, and looks like she's got this compulsive obsession that she always has to be on the side of justice. She grows more and more hysterical the longer a peaceful period lasts. What is her problem? Got anything to say to that, oh great scholar of fixers? Indeed, 'twas quite different from what I anticipated. As fortune should have it, we did not encounter the mutated form of the Queen of Hatred today. However, as they also possess such a thing as psychological stability or sanity, it seems that employees assigned to this abnormality had the responsibility to keep it at higher levels at all times. Oh, it's annoyingly difficult? That's... I mean, I've heard that about a lot of abnormalities in LobCorp, actually. At least humoring them is the extent of the required effort at this point. You are implying that the management of abnormalities entails something far more complicated than simply calibrating their sanity at a reasonable level. Yes, that is correct. It seems that this headquarters is yet to extract a larger quantity of abnormalities. A moment, if you will, to say that they extract. Yiseng furrowed his brows and started noticing a strangeness in her choice of words, but we already found ourselves returned to the mess of machinery. Oh. Yiseng's like, what do you mean by that? How did they extract abnormalities? Because I don't think the general public knows about Cogito. It seems that this is where the scenario ends. Dante, is there may be further information that can be garnered from this experience? Repeated visits to this Walpurgis night is also recommended. Okay, got it. Yiseng approached Faust to continue his earlier question, but Faust only shook her head in response as if to say that she wasn't certain or that she couldn't tell him just yet. To me, someone who doesn't even know what's going on with the company they're working for, all these stories from the former L-Corp in the library are filled with nothing but confusing mysteries. But something about it makes me feel as though everything that happened in those two places are at once foundations and clues to what we are going through. Maybe I can use these moments to understand the stories I've forgotten, the purpose of this company I work for. Well, who's up for a second run? Let's, like Faust, focus on looking for those clues left behind. I do think it's funny how Faust probably knows for a fact the instant upon seeing a Walpurgis night, she knows exactly where it is because of her like knowledge. check Earl King. I see. Okay. I guess we'll bring the friendly fire team. Wait, let's see. Use minus coin skills a certain number of times in an encounter. So if we lament, mourn, despair a couple times. Oh, plus plus Sinclair's here. Oh, like the story mission? Oh. Wait. Wait, what do you mean by this? So there was a slight error, unless this does what it says it does, which it can't. Lament, mourn, despair. Alright, can I support? How do I get support units? How do I grab support units? In this new... Oh, support. There we go. This one has a slightly higher uptide telepole.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Lament. Mourn.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결
Oh,
못해서
I have not read this
이해할게.
hit well enough to understand what I'm doing. Oh, right. In order to... I can use... Does this... No, it doesn't. Her S3 makes her go sicko, man. I will simply not have a problem with the magic bullet.
불길 속으로.
사랑으로
오늘을 떼어내주지.
Wow. The goat. That's a really funny bug, though.
사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기.
Okay, so I need to prevent her from taking hits. I need to prevent Heathcliff from taking hits.
나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
I need to use minus skills. And I need to have Heathcliff kill all of the swords.
집속불.
Revenge! More! Despair! It never gets old.
개체에게 맞는
It's so
긍정적인
awesome.
공격이야. 잘했어.
티페리트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어. 사랑으로 얍! 잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치는 바보 같은 짓을 하지 않겠지?
What a terrible skill. Let's just draw the big skill to Sinclair, because I don't care if he gets hit. Is only weak to blood. This is still an easy mode. This is still easy mode. Yeah, but I've taken your advice into consideration.
불길 속으로.
No, Heathcliff's been hit. Oh, it feels so good. We're so back.
좋았어. 기록적인 사연인 것 같다.
정의 이름으로
Please don't do that.
사랑으로 야!
Oh, oops, we did a little bit of friendly fire. I think I failed all my missions.
잠깐. 진짜? 왜 부서팀장을 안 달아줬지?
제정신을 합니다.
Okay, we do have enough charge for that.
아직
I don't know, boss.
사랑보다 더 푸른 달, 사랑보다 붉은 달.
This one should die to Heathcliff.
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록에 있는 유형대로만 공격하면
Oh, and
되잖아.
Heathcliff loses.
관찰 기록을 잘
Come on, man.
훌륭했어.
It might be worth it just to and we lose. I'm just gonna give up because I failed all my missions anyway.
내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아.
It might be worth it just to move on to hard to get
다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
the free.
상관없다. 나는 다시 돌아온다. 통째로 씹어먹을 그 순간까지.
How many of those do I have? How many of these? I have 4. So if I finish hard, I can do 110 pull. I'm not spending money on this game. And that is a 100% commitment I've made to myself. The cookie jar? The cookie jar has thread in it. It doesn't have lunacy. Oh, it is. Oh, it is lunacy. Yeah, but that's not that much. I want to keep that in my inventory forever because I think it's awesome. Yeah, I was wrong, okay? What? People are changing out their supports. Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
준비는
4,
완료했습니다. 출발하죠.
5,
자,
6.
불 뜯을 시간이다.
사랑과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에
Well, the Dawn I supported last time
솔직하게
is
말할게.
gone.
나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Oh, really? Okay, so we can. What is your support do? Or your passive? Okay, fine.
차라리 내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이
Fine,
생길 거야.
I'll reorder my team.
쉴 시간 따위 없어. 바로
Hi,
다시 간다.
Heathcliff. All right. Bam. No support. Oh, you are right. It just shows different ones. That's interesting. Oh, and I know because one of my friends in his 12 support slots, it's all just Don Quixote. And so that's why the LCB Sinner Don Quixote isn't here.
자,
백-
준비는 완료했습니다.
자, 불 뜯을 시간.
기다려라, 거태. 곧 먹이를 먹여주지.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Oh, wait. So this is... Oh, you have 1 Wrath, 2 Envy skills. So I just want to use the skill 3 as much as possible, right? And now we've activated the passive,
내가 충전.
and we've lost. Are you joking?
히어! 아르카나 빛! 차!
Well, this turn isn't going very well. At least quick suppression's still got me. What a broken ass skill. It's like, yeah, what if we just applied 4 fucking fragile for fun?
사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는 흔치 않아.
I haven't read any of the missions, so
쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
I'm just gonna try to win. Yeah. All right. What is your weakness? It doesn't say, but I know you're weak to blunt. Does the constellation tell you what it's weak to? This must be piercing, and this must be slashing. Heart-breaking sword, heart-tearing sword, heart-piercing sword. Okay, but also you can see this is the, like, blunt damage symbol. This is the slashing damage symbol, and this is the piercing damage symbol. It's they also show it. That's fun. Good thing I have, like, only blunt damage on this team. That's a real bonus for me.
전투에 임하겠습니다. 아르카나 빛!
Yo, what the hell?
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인
That was a lot of damage out of nowhere. Hey! Hey, that's the wrong team. You should not be... You should not be team killing. That's messed up of you. That's like a messed up thing to do. Oh, good job, Tiphereth. You really dodged that attack. That's fine. That wasn't that much damage for how many coins it was.
무슨 일 있었던 건가? 아까 어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이.
잠깐! 진짜? 왜 부서 팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Oh, and so this one's now weak to blunt. You can see it. Or at least it should be. Yeah, because the blunt one's gone. But this one is not weak to blunt. That's cool. Alright, Heathcliff, you have to body sack this. Oh, that reminds me, I'm on the wrong scene. Okay, actually, can we teleport this? No. Wait, how much charge do you have, boss?
조금만 조용히.
Okay, not enough for...
할 말 있으면 전투 전에 미리 하라고 했잖아.
You only have 6, though.
정의보다도 푸른 자연, 사랑보다 붉은 자연.
집속불. 뇌파
One
충전.
thing with Dawn, isn't it everything with Dawn? He never runs out of charge?
뜻이 되찾을 거다.
What do you mean? Wait, she's a charge positive charge unit? That's fucking absurd! I don't think it should work that
이미
way.
관찰기 다 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네. 훌륭했어.
Faust.
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고 나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다.
뭐야 이 수치는. 아까 어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야.
잠깐! 진짜? 왜 부서팀장을 안 달아줬지?
The fuck? We're positive. What? Well, so when I hover here, it's favored, but when I select it, it's struggling. What? Something weird is going on. I don't think it's paralyzes.
또 도움이 필요한 곳이 생겼는가?
No, because I can't let Faust die. That would be a messed up thing for me to do. And then this and that one, we can do this, and I don't have enough people.
대가리 딱 떼고.
Oh wait, there was a... I think there was a body sack that I didn't... I didn't count.
전부 찢어버리겠네.
I might have missed the friendly fire. I don't know what just happened.
히어! 아르카나 세이버!
It still did 50 damage through 7 protection.
제압 개체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어.
모두를 티페리트 지켜. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
Do I have any ego? No. Who is this targeting? It's targeting Heathcliff. Yeah, I mean, that's like most abnormalities, though. If I worked at LobCorp, I would certainly not bat an eye. That's all I'm saying.
전투 임하겠습니다.
I think that's just all part of the, like, fucking process.
악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
앞.
Who got daggered? Sound off. Who's not dead? Oh, sad. Okay, now I do need to do a bunch of damage.
전에 징계팀에서 클리포트 간섭 역장이라는 걸 연구했다고 했어.
Wait, where'd she go?
저런 효과던가?
아무튼 확실히 제압하긴 편해졌네.
Oh, oops. I guess I won't get that 500 lunacy.
조금만 조용히. 할 말 있으면 전투 전에 비하라고
대가를
했잖아.
딱 떼도
중앙 본부에서 전파할게.
지금부터 제압 임무를 시작할 거야. 언제나 하는 일이지만 항상
Let's be
꼼꼼하게
honest.
하라고.
Let's be honest about what, huh? Yeah, fair enough.
집수불 내 맞춤자.
히어!
I like how this is just a regular skill with unbreakable coins. Which abnormality? That's a good question. Which one would I shit my pants if I had to see? Probably, what's the one that gives you laughing powder in Ruina? That one.
너희는 잘해낼 거야. 언제나 그랬듯이.
조금만
실패할 수도
조용히.
있겠지. 언제나
할 말
그랬듯이.
있으면 전투 전에 미리 하라고 했잖아.
Yeah, Porcubus. Yes. That's my choice and I'm standing by it.
깡총.
Well, we're assuming I have prior knowledge. If I saw Porcubus in real life, I'd be like, oh fuck, it's Porcubus. Like, I would see that shit coming. But I guess if we're assuming no prior knowledge, that's a different question.
이 전투는 승리. 제압이 잘 진행되고 있어. 이대로면 큰 손실이 일어나기 전에 모든 게 안정화될 거야.
걱정할 필요가 없는 건 좋네. 잘했어.
Yeah, well, but it's like a real. That's like a really good question. I'd have to think about it. Let me look at the wiki real quick.
제압이 잘 진행되고 있어. 이대로면 큰 손실이 일어나기 전에 모든 게
List
안정화될
of
거야.
걱정할
abnormalities.
필요가 없는 건 좋네.
I might be boring and just say mountain of smiling bodies. That is that one is pretty scary. What was I thinking? I might shit myself if I saw my form empties, though. Wayward Passenger's a pretty bad one. But I don't know. I think the one that with prior knowledge would freak me out the most is my form empties, just because but only if it came with the music. Yeah.
지금이다. 대골 바가지, 거미 대가리. 자!
히어! 아르카나 세이버!
Yeah, it's a Droz that's covered in fucking blood. I mean, that's what all the abnormalities are designed to be like. They're designed to be freaky.
제압이 잘 진행되고 있어. 이대로면 큰 손실이 일어나기 전에 모든 게 안정화될 거야.
걱정할 필요가 없는 건 좋네. 잘했어.
I don't know, because everything's also zoomed out. Also, this battle I've been like managing my fucking charge poorly. Well, the point of Fey Lantern is that you're not scared of it. That's actually Fey Lantern's whole gig, which is, I think, part of what makes it so scary. Oh, we ran out of fucking ammo. That's good enough. This is enough.
아르카나 세이버!
Okay,
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네.
so here's the thing. Here's the
이번
thing.
제압은 끝이야.
I didn't use the other
너희들도 고생
person, but I
많았어.
definitely
티페리트,
used
너도.
Arcana Beats.
언젠가 우리도 모든 게 끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네.
그때가 되면 휴식을 기다리며 고향의 노래를 부르고 있겠지.
정이
46%? I guess she did get an extra skill slot.
얼른 그 친구에게 돌아가서 이번 제압의 하이라이트에 대해 떠들어볼까?
Okay, I can do 110 full. That's all I wanted. All right, now we're gonna do a pull. I'm rubbing my hands together for good luck. Okay, now my hands are warm. Let's go! No luck. Let's go! Yeah. So, I mean, I can always just shard them next time, which is what I always do pretty much. I'm gonna try to just shard everything out of the fucking Walpurgis because it's annoying having these be inaccessible, because it's like, what if I want them? Well, Yeah. How many Hong Lu shards do I have? Not very many. Well, I'm on my way to sharding Ncorp Ego Fell Bullet Yi Sang. Well, good night. It is late, so I just wanted to do the event and have